15 million followers on Twitter, 19 million on Instagram, 50 million followers on Facebook. So I want everybody that's following me, come on, man, pre-order that album. Trying to do big numbers that first week. Did you hear what I'm saying?
It's your boy Akademiks, and check it out because Adele got these niggas stressed out, man. Okay, she got her 6-inch high heels on these singing niggas and rappers' necks, and she's not letting up because the normal cliche thing that you hear all these motherfucking rappers say, lying through their teeth, of course. Rappers are lies. Okay, these fucking rappers are lies. Now, they'll come out in an interview and they'll say boldly, I don't care what my album sells the first week. It's all about giving the product to the fans. Now, I'm always sitting there like, lying ass nigga. Now, that's acceptable though, because everybody accepts that type of statement when everybody's flopping. Okay, you flopped, he flopped, she flopped, everybody flopped. So it's cool for you to say we don't care about the sales. But Adele just came and she crushed the fucking game, man. She really shook shit up like a hit stick. She just sold 3 million records in 1 week. The next week she sold 1 milli. The next week after that, she sold 750,000 record. Now, what's your excuse? Okay, because everybody's having a gut check moment. People are looking around, especially at their social media followers, and realizing it's not adding up to album sales. And of course, we get it, like Adele's not doing like hip hop music or even catering to urban audience, but damn, 3 million and some of you niggas can't sell 300,000? Now, take, for example, my guy, Chris Breezy. That's my guy. Believe me, despite my criticism, that's my guy. I really fuck with Chris Brown, okay? But let's check his stats, right? On Twitter, 50 million followers. Instagram, 20.4 million followers. Facebook, even more. 40 million goddamn followers. So it's only natural for him to think, right? How the fuck when I put out an album, less than 1% of the people who will follow me on social media, and I'm a musician, okay? I'm not a motherfucking professional beefer or Twitter finger nigga. I'm a musician. So if I put out music, I would hope that the people following me would go get that music. Now, he puts out an album, and it seems that less than 1%. I mean, think about it. 1%. If you don't know the math, I'll do it real quick, okay? 1% of 40 million, you know how much that is? 400,000. 1% of 20 million, that's 200,000. Chris Brown's royalty album is expected to sell between 135,000 to 145,000 records first week. That means he hasn't even converted 1% of his goddamn Twitter and Instagram followers or Facebook followers into sales. Now, what does that say, right? It could lead you to believe that your followers don't mean shit. I mean, I've always said, like, I'd rather have 100 loyal followers rather than having 1,000 casual followers. You don't know what these casual followers are there for. They might not even be there for the music. They might be there to just watch your relationships. They might be there for fucking Eggplant Friday pictures. They might be there to just look at your fucking abs and watch you do backflips like a motherfucking monkey or something. They might not be there for the music. If you have loyal followers and loyal fans, when you put something out, especially like an album that you work hard on, your loyal fans will rock with you. Okay? Now, it also leads me to believe that, Chris Brown, he's not what we thought he was. Okay? And I'm going to get into this because I think this is a very big point. But what Chris Brown is and he'll continue to be, it won't change. Don't stop with this. Oh my God, he's the next. Stop it. Okay? Stop it. Okay? Pretty much, Chris Brown is a singles artist, okay? He'll always be a singles artist. He'll never convert that into album sales because he's a pop-type singer type of guy. He's like almost like a Rihanna, okay? Album sales isn't too crazy, but he always goes platinum on those singles because, like, it's overproduced, and he always get a couple joints that really go, right? So you'll see his singles go platinum, but his album sales will always be underwhelming. Now, the thing, and we're going to get to what he said, but I'll just plant this seed, okay? And I say this a lot about basketball because a lot of times people start talking up basketball players before they accomplish anything, and they talk about this thing called potential, okay? And I've always said that potential could only last for so long, right? At some point, potential gotta meet reality, okay? When Chris Brown just came out, we said next MJ, next MJ, next MJ. Listen, man, Chris Brown is he might be like 10 years deep in the game, okay? Fuck the potential. Let's look at reality. Is what he doing right now fucking MJ status? No, he's just Chris Breezy. Okay, let's get over that. Now, let's get to what he actually said because he's been taking to social media to kind of appeal to his fans or all his followers like, yo, why aren't y'all buying my shit? Now, He says this: everyone who follows me and has fake pages being fake supporters is a little bogus. Buy my shit. He then says, I work 3 times harder than any one of my peers. Okay, then he continues by saying this: name one person who directs and writes his whole video ideas, dance, sing, paint, etc. Then he says, I just demand my respect as an entertainer. Bring royalty home for the holidays. Believe in yourself. Buy royalty. Now, clearly, he's trying to appeal to his followers. He previously got on Twitter before and he was talking about the amount of followers, or actually he put out an Instagram video. He said, I got a lot of followers, man. Support my album. And I don't even wrong him for trying to do that. You should appeal to your fans to support what you got going on. But I think what we just have to internalize at this point is that, hey, a lot of people follow Chris Breezy, not really for his music. Okay, we're seeing about his sales. A lot of people follow Chris Breezy for a lot of other things. They follow him for the bullshit. Okay, you just have to just flat out put it out there. Now, maybe he's also getting a silent backlash that R. Kelly has been getting in the last couple of weeks publicly, where people say he's just a woman beater and we can't fuck with this guy. But regardless, you could tell when a rapper, a singer, anybody fails to convert that many followers into sales, and we just seen it work very successfully with Adele, people are checking themselves. Now, do I think, and I did listen to our Chris Brown's album, do I think it's his best project? No. Okay, I could tell you that off the bat. But I do think that Chris Brown does have a genuine loyal fan base, and I think that's the people that are getting the 135,000 first week. But I think a lot of people follow Chris Brown just for not even music. Okay? Now, he'll never be Michael Jackson. Okay? It never happened. But Chris Brown has an opportunity to try to really put out higher quality music. Okay? I think the mystique about Chris Brown that was there when you think about other historic artists or even like current artists, like think about The Weeknd. It's not there with Chris Brown. With Chris Brown, it's just like, oh, that's Briss. That's Briss Breezy. Okay. And I think that does affect him. And I see him trying to appeal to the people to buy his album. But I think at this point, man, he's a single artist. Just drop a pop song. It's the same formula. Drop a pop song, drop a song for the slow set, and then promote the one for the pop song that it goes multi-platinum, and do it over again. Each and every time. There's nothing kind of new. There's no groundbreaking type of music. I don't see him forging any lanes. And that's what it is. You guys get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, definitely subscribe. But you can tell Adele got her foot squarely on the necks of these singing niggas and these rapping niggas. Because if you got way too many followers and you're flopping, we're looking at you like, what's going on? Just put it into perspective, okay? And of course, I do have to admit not bias, but I do have to admit the advantage for this one particular artist. G-Eazy sold the exact same amount that Chris Brown's projected to sell. I can't name a really, really poppin' G-Eazy song. And now, don't get me wrong, I'm not judging him as an artist, but I'm saying as a caliber type of artist, Chris Brown will be seen as such a huge mega superstar. You would never compare him to G-Eazy, and he outsold Briss Breezy, or he's on pace to outsell or sell just as much as G-Eazy. Okay, so get a comment box, make sure you guys like, definitely subscribe. It's your boy Akademiks, man. I'm out.